The episode kicks off on the rooftop where Sheldon, Leonard, Howard and Raj are gearing up for an ambitious experiment, shooting a laser at the moon to measure the distance. It's a classic Big Bang setup, full of scientific jargon and Sheldon's usual eccentricities, like worrying about moonburn. Meanwhile, Leonard is still reeling from his recent breakup with Penny. In an awkward attempt to reconnect, or perhaps just impress her, he invites her up to the roof. However, things get uncomfortable when he discovers Penny is there with her new boyfriend, Zach. Zach, let's just say, is not on the same intellectual wavelength as the guys. He poses questions like whether they'll blow up the moon with the laser, much to the exasperation of the scientists and the audience's amusement. Despite the awkwardness and Leonard's clear jealousy, they proceed with the experiment. They successfully fire the laser at the moon and detect the reflection, confirming the presence of man-made objects, specifically retroreflectors left by Apollo missions on the lunar surface. A scientific success, but a social failure for Leonard. He drunkenly attempts to proposition Penny for meaningless sex. Meanwhile, Howard and Raj decide the best way to help Leonard is to get him back on the dating scene. But in a more entertaining turn, they've secretly signed Sheldon up for an online dating site. Using his incredibly specific criteria, the site delivers a surprising match. Amy Farrah Fowler. Sheldon, naturally, is appalled by the idea, calling the site's methods hokum. However, Raj devises a brilliant and devious plan. He blackmails Sheldon by hiding a dirty sock from the rooftop experiment somewhere in Sheldon's meticulously organized apartment, refusing to reveal its location until Sheldon agrees to meet the match. The thought of an unknown dirty sock hidden in his home is enough to break Sheldon's resolve. So Sheldon, accompanied by very curious and amused chaperones Howard and Raj, heads to a coffee shop to meet this alien match. Sheldon fully expects the meeting to be a quick, validating failure so he can prove the dating site wrong. However, when Amy Farrah Fowler arrives, things take an immediate and unexpected turn. She introduces herself, and within seconds they discover startling similarities. Amy shares Sheldon's aversion to soiled hosiery and reveals she's only there because her mother requires her to go on one date a year. Sheldon immediately relates, sharing his similar agreement with his own mother regarding church attendance. Their conversation flows effortlessly, touching on shared perspectives and quirks. Amy, mirroring Sheldon's usual relationship stipulations, immediately declares that any physical contact is off the table. Sheldon, surprisingly, asks if he can buy her a beverage, to which she requests tap water, a perfectly Sheldon-esque choice. As they continue talking, Howard and Raj watch in stunned silence, realizing they may have just inadvertently found Sheldon Cooper's intellectual and social counterpart. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let us know in the comments what you thought of Sheldon and Amy's first meeting. Were you as surprised as Howard and Raj?